Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Google just announced a big algorithm change. They call this one the May 2022 Core Update. We're going to review right now the announcement from Google, what it means, what it's going to change, and what you should do as a result. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you'd like to see more videos on search engine optimization, SEO, and how to rank well on Google. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to start advertising all over the web in just one click. Search engine optimization is great, and it's a great way to build over the long term organic traffic that's going to come to your website, but it's a long-term effort. If you want to boost your business traffic and sales, the fastest and easiest way to do so is through the Ad360 app on Shopify or Ecommerce. In just one click, you can get banners generated automatically for your products. Ad360 is going to select among the hundreds of millions of websites and mobile apps where to run your ads to maximize your views, clicks, and sales for your advertising budget. If you want to learn more, there's a link in the description to try a 14 days free trial. Okay, let's get into the news from Google. So I'm on the Google Search Central developers blog. So they announced yesterday on the 25th of May the release of their May 2022 core update. So once in a while, usually it's 2 times per year, but it can change. Last time was November 2021. They're releasing a big update to their search algorithms, and that's what they call a core update. Core updates are designed to increase the overall relevancy of our search results. So basically how they rank results on Google. So whether you're highly ranked or not depends on these algorithms. And so they're frequently making changes. Sometimes they're all the time making small changes, but sometimes they're making like a big change to algorithm, and that's what a core update is. So today we're releasing our May 22 core updates. So important thing to note, it will take about 1-2 weeks to fully roll out. So they announced yesterday that they started making these changes, but you may not be affected yet. They're going to roll this out little by little, so by groups of users, maybe by location. They haven't really announced how they're going to roll this out, but we know it's going to take a couple of weeks before everyone is affected. So check your analytics, your search console, because you might notice some big changes in the next 2 weeks. Tell us in the comments below if you already are seeing some changes on your website's rank. Core updates or changes we make to improve search overall and keep pace with the changing nature of the web. While nothing in the core update is specific to any particular website, these updates may produce some noticeable changes to how sites perform. So it's important to note, so it's not directed at any single website. It's a broad update, so that targets categories, and they're not going to just penalize like one given website, but they're changing how websites are doing, and they're saying below. I won't read the whole blog release, but you can read it. The link will be in the description. They're saying some changes will cause pages that were previously under rewarded to do better. And so if some pages are ranked higher, it means other pages that were in that position are now ranked lower. That's basically what's going to happen, but on a broad scale. And you might have very big impact. So there will be like drops in the ranking. And what's important to note is they haven't released any like change log or detailed list of changes on the algorithms. The Google search algorithm is a well kept secret. It's the trade secret sauce, so they're not really saying what they're changing. They're just telling us we're making some changes to the algorithms, expect changes, good and bad, drops or gains. And it can be quite substantial, judging by the previous core updates that happened last year and in the years before that. It can be huge changes. Some websites that were ranked like 1, 2, 3 got ranked like 10 for 11, so you can change the page, and you can make big jumps as well. So expect some big changes in your ranking. Now, what to do if they haven't released a precise list of changes? How can you react? So Google is linking to their own previous guidance on this, on what site owners should know about core updates. So I'm going to read this. So this is this article. It's an article that's dated August 2019. So it's almost 3 years old. But Google is still referencing this set of guidelines. It hasn't changed, hasn't been updated. And basically what they're telling you is, if you're affected, don't try and find a quick fix. There's no quick fix. It's just you have to adhere to these guidelines to make your content higher quality in the eyes of Google. If you do that, expect improvements over time, but it's not like you're going to get back your previous ranking by flipping a switch or making a quick action. That's not how it's working. So I will reference also this guideline page in the description below, so you can analyze it in depth. What's important is basically Google's answer to you is to focus on your content. As explained, let's read a bit. As explained, pages that drop after a core update don't have anything wrong to fix. This said, we understand those who do less well after a core update change may still feel the need to do something. We suggest focusing on ensuring you're offering the best content you can. That's what our algorithms seek to reward. And so as a starting point, there's a bunch of different questions you can ask yourself and things that you can do better. So in terms of content and quality questions, here's the first few ones. Does the content provide original information, reporting, research, or analysis? Does the content provide a substantial, complete, or comprehensive description of the topic? And so on. You have stuff about the product information. Does the content have any spelling or stylistic issues? So you have to make sure everything is good, both in the format and in the content. And so what's super important is the content needs to be original. We already made a whole video about this, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I link it in the description below. Google is starting to penalize more and more content produced by machines, by bots, by algorithms, even AI. So if you have like an AI site that automatically produces a bunch of text and content, that's not good. If you're just copying information from your manufacturer, your seller, or if you're dropshipping from like AliExpress or eBay, Amazon, it's not good. Google notices that you don't have original information in your website, and you need to add this content. It's super important. In yesterday's video, we made a quick segment looking at ROAS and explaining that's the North Star, in my opinion, of product pages and how to present your products, features, benefits, stories. Even if you're selling or reselling a product that's been manufactured by someone else, you have to tell your story, why you chose that product, what makes it feel special, how it's going to provide value or joy in your customers' lives, what makes this different from something else you can buy from somewhere else, what makes your business special, what's your mission, where does your expertise or interest for your niche or theme come from. So all these things are things you have to say, and you have to write it yourself or hire a human to write this text. Can't be like some automated machine texts. That's super important, and I will add this link in the description so you can read more about the quality rater guidelines and EAT. So EAT is not something you eat. This is the acronym for expertise, authoritiveness, and trustworthiness. And so if you don't know what this is, tell me in the comments if you want a dedicated video on that topic. But basically, Google is going to start paying more and more attention to who's speaking, both in terms of the person, the author, but also the company, and what's their mission, what's their values, what's their goals, and why are they selling these products or presenting this content, what makes them relevant to the topic or expert of the topic. So this is super important to create content that will be viewed by Google as high quality, high relevance, high trustworthiness. So if you don't know where to start, as Google said, you have to go back to these guidelines, focus on content, focus on quality, improve your website content. It's not going to be an overnight change, but over the long run, this should assure that your ranking improves over time. If you like this content, please consider liking the video, subscribing. Tell us in the comment if you're already seeing some changes to your ranking. We'll be doing probably a follow-up on this in a couple of weeks, since Google said it would take 1 to 2 weeks to make the change. I think in the meantime, probably more experts will have tried to guess what the algorithm change is and what type of content is more heavily favored and what type of content is being downranked. So hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have more info, we'll have a better guide, but in the meantime, feel free to read these guidelines from Google, feel free to watch the other videos in this channel about text, descriptions, Google guidelines, how to present products well. So I will put a few links in the description of relevant videos to watch on this topic. I wish you a ton of success, a ton of sales, a very high ranking on Google, and if you want to accelerate your business growth, think of Ad360, the easiest way to start advertising all over the web on hundreds of millions of websites in just one click. If you'd like to learn more, there's a free trial, 14 days, the link in the description. And if you want to discuss some more, see a demo, discuss with the team to know if this is adapted or not, there's also another link to book a call and book a demo. I look forward to speaking with you. I wish you a ton of success.